Hello and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 1st of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. Now, as ever, I'm going to give the major strands of this week before diving deep into each of the Zodiac signs, so please stay with me. Of course, this is a new month and it begins with the Sun in an electric opposition to Uranus. The Sun is in Scorpio, which is a fixed sign, and so is Uranus in Taurus. So there's a polarity there. But Uranus is about change and fixed signs is about continuity. So when it comes to shared resources, Scorpio, everyday money, Taurus, spending decisions, or close devotional relationships, alliances, where we're most invested, there could be the need to make some changes. But also this week we're seeing a new moon in Scorpio, and because of the energy of Uranus, it's a fine time to think outside the box and be more innovative in our approach. But if something is very rigid or we're resisting something in our lives, perhaps because we are a little bit fearful of change, then there could be a tension that builds up over the next 3 or 4 weeks of this new moon. But also at the very start of this week, Mercury and Jupiter continue to forge an awesome alliance. So if there is something you need to talk about around a business situation, that can be very helpful. Now, later in the week, there is some big action too, because Mercury dives deep into the sign of Scorpio on Friday. In fact, on Wednesday, it comes out of shadow, really bringing to the end the retrograde period in the sign of Libra. But once it goes into Scorpio, it's not so much what people are saying, it's what they really mean. And Mercury in Scorpio helps us to decipher what's not obvious. But also Venus moves on the same day into a long duration in the sign of Capricorn. Now, ordinarily, Venus takes around 28 days to pass through each zodiac sign. But it's going to be in Capricorn through to the 6th of March. So this is a really extensive transit. Now, Venus in Capricorn can make us think very seriously about our responsibilities in relationships, but it also suggests in a professional context that if we can build up alliances based on goodwill and diplomacy, that can be a very good thing to go for. But almost immediately at the end of this week, Mars and Saturn are in a rather chaffing right angle. So even if we are talking with some urgency about a financial or a relationship matter, Saturn in the sector of the future, in this particular situation, that could see us limited in some way around some of our choices, or that's how it can feel. So please stay with me for your deep dive video. But remember, if you'd like to get your free daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see the subscription link beneath this video. Also, if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. And if you want to get your year 22 personal forecast, if you order it now, you can get the rest of this year free, plus a character analysis and 30% off. Thank you so much. Hello Gemini, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 1st of November. Now, for some while now, it's been the case that with Uranus locked into your 12th house and in that very testing right angle to Saturn, the planet of restriction, in the part of your situation that is to do with your desire to be free, you may have felt in some way locked in to a difficult, tense scenario. But with Mercury, your ruler, moving into your 6th house and also a new moon in your 6th house, the chance to really work on the physical plane of your situation, to get it more ordered, to get a little bit more efficiencies into your situation, perhaps to consider your diet and well-being that much more carefully. These are really splendid opportunities for you over the next month as the new moon works its way into your situation. But you're not going to make the most of this if you don't include in your thinking, in a more holistic way, your emotional, spiritual and psychological needs. And I think that's really about Uranus's electric opposition to the moon for you. It is about being inclusive, seeing yourself in the whole. So even if you, for example, decided to get super fit, if you're leaping off the settee and going for a strident bike ride, or going for quite a brisk run, if you can just be conscious too of how it all feels and what your inner motivations may be, then that is going to be a potential for great progress. Now, in terms of your financial situation, I think there could be quite an improvement between now and the 6th of March. If you have gone through a period where things have been a bit stretched, the transit of Venus through the sign of Capricorn, which is a very business-like location for Venus anyway, but for you the 8th house points towards some kind of legacy, payout, insurance policy, and that could be something that absolutely delights you. Also, there could be a business opportunity that evolves for you, but it may be with someone that you have some kind of deeper connection with. You may not even know that person at the moment, but if you meet them, you may get the feeling that you've known them for a very long time. But the connection can be very deep and intense, and also very exciting. And even in an existing relationship, if things are going well, they could get a lot hotter when it comes to intimacy during that period of time.